This is a story about a man who suffered throughout his life, having issues with his parents. His father was known for his dark sense of humor and his mysterious nature. Shortly after his mother died, his father disappeared, leaving him to live with his brother, known to be the main source of his misery, and the young man's son, who was due to start school soon. Word on the block was that a new highly addictive substance was on its way. He had all summer to experiment with it. The package had arrived from an address that seemed somewhat familiar, but he never gave it a second thought. He gave his life up for the newly found super addictive drug, known as brim juice. It's known to cause hallucinogenic images, which in turn causes the consumer of such a drug to feel like he can see the Grim Reaper, or death. The hallucinations make it seem like death is following you. This is only after about a week of use, which is the time it takes for the person to become addicted to it. The young man became addicted to brim juice, and he was under the impression that he was indeed being followed by death, and that he was soon going to be killed, or die in some manner. The young man was hooked on brim juice. He could not give it up. He heard a voice in his head coming from the supposed Grim Reaper. It was telling him to choke his little brother to death with his bare hands. The man refused and fought back the voices in his head. He couldn't do it. The man decided to call it quits and put everything to a stop. His son was about to start school this year, but he cannot see his own son in such a state, an irreversible state, in which he is cursed to live with until he puts an end to his life. The man takes his car out for a ride, taking the high road up the hills with his shotgun, a lonely place. There he is again. The Reaper is stood there waiting to reap his remains for his soul. The man doesn't hesitate. He pulls the weapon out and holds it to his head. What's funny is how the Reaper seems to be approaching rapidly, pulling his hood down as